Hey everybody, it's Brent in Central Arkansas, and you are looking at the next generation California Bryan pepper. It's a Santa Fe type pepper that I dehybridized from mariachi, and I believe this is like it's the 4th or 5th generation, and things are going really well. It's doing really well in here. It's not setting fruit as aggressively, but we do still have some little flowers that are budding, and some little flowers on there, so that's good. I want to give you a look at what it looks like underneath here, and yeah, it's absolutely loaded with fruit all in there, and I will take you along with this grow until we get some nice red peppers where I can save the next generation seed. If you'll look here, the peppers are perfectly what I wanted. I'm glad I did the selection. I had an ant on there 2 years ago, or last year rather. I'm glad I was diligent on getting the wide base and all that. It panned out because got a beautiful peppers here. I haven't tasted the heat on this one yet, but I will do it soon. I suspect it'll be about half the heat of a jalapeno, which is about what I prefer for a hot pepper. So yeah, they're starting to yellow up a little bit, and then they're going to turn orange, and then eventually red. Beautiful color. Anyway, I'll bring you back. This is California Bryan growing in the greenhouse. You see we got some flowers up there, so it's still trying to produce. It's just with all this mature fruit underneath here, all those pretty colors. Anyway, with all this mature fruit underneath here, it's going to draw from the plant, and if I take all this fruit off, which I'll be taking some off once they get red, and I'll actually start another grow, probably in the same exact pot. But yeah, as soon as I take that off, those others, it should put on more flowers and continue to grow. That's my hope anyway. It's a beautiful plant. Update on my California Bryan pepper. It's started growing new fruit, putting out new flowers. It seemed to went into a little bit of a shock when I moved it into the winter greenhouse, but yeah, the fruit is maturing nicely. You see throughout there, I mean, it's the older fruit here is all turning red. Look at this one back here. It's a monster. Beautiful pepper. It's such a gorgeous pepper. That's my hand size. I'd say they're between 3 and 4 inches in length. I'll get a more accurate on that. But I'm going to clip a couple of these off. They're red, and I'm going to do a little bit of a taste test on this one. I can't remember if I've tasted this one or not, but I'm going to do a taste test, and we're going to save some seed, and we're actually going to start another grow in this winter greenhouse, and hopefully we can collect seeds from it before the actual spring. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a few of these reds and taste test and save the seed. So they're about 3 inches long. I thought I'd stack them against the ruler. Not just for your sake, but for mine in the future. Alright, I brought in 9. And I cut up 1, and we're just going to do a taste test here. I haven't tasted these that I can remember anyway. So let's give it a shot. Very fruity. A little bit of heat. Not hot at all. Not nearly as hot as a jalapeno. Just like the parent. I'd say it's, I don't know, 300 to 500 Scoville. Fruity, great taste. Very pleased. Excellent. Very consistent heat over the last couple generations. And there's seed from the 3 most ideal looking peppers. This is the next generation California Bryan. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 6 cells come up, and I think I put 2 in each one, so it's not the greatest germination. Yeah, there's a second one coming up over here. It's not the greatest germination, but it is good news. It did germinate. I wanted to give you one final parting shot of the pepper. These are the babies now. Even have one that came up here and a couple coming up right here in this last cell. This should be enough because the generation should be far enough along where one of those few plants there will give me the next generation. And this is what the pepper looks like now. It's quite a bit bigger. It's got a lot of nice younger fruit developing all over, and all the tips are putting on multiple little fruit flowers. They're not all getting pollinated because I'm not shaking it and using the toothbrush and all that, but this is going to be a machine once it gets out into a nice hot summer, and is able to get, you know, a lot more sustenance, a lot more nutrients, and full sun. It's going to really kick in. I'm quite certain of it. But anyway, I really like this breeding. This is Brent, you guys. We'll see you later.